Okay, we are back. Hopefully this time the thing doesn't kick the bucket. OBS literally crashed just now, and oh my goodness. One moment. And YouTube is also like just shitting the bed as well right now, because I'm out here. I'm like patching up a leaking dam with duct tape, quite literally. Okay. So at least we made it to live. Now we'll do this. There you go. So we'll be doing quite a bit today. There's some videos people have sent me since the previous reactions I've done. People seem to really enjoy them, so I've got people sending me like a couple videos to react to. People have also asked me to react to the new teaser video for Fontaine, which I did say okay, I'll react to it on stream. And then furthermore, there's gonna be the Eula summons, and we're gonna be talking a little bit about Honkai Star Rail maybe towards the end here, with the new characters announced being Fu Xuan and who's the other guy again? I need to go back and take a look. His name is Imbibitor Lune. Another imaginary character, plus the quantum character. It's very interesting. They're rounding out the roster, but we'll talk about that a little later. So for people who are curious where we're at right now, we have 758 summons for Eula. This Eula is currently sitting at C0 and R0. We don't even have the weapon. So, of course, the most ideal situation is C6R5. That's the most ideal, but I don't think it's realistic to say with 758 we're going to get C6R5. But the goal at the very least is to get to C6 and maybe R1. So C6 R1 is the goal, so pretty much we're going to be C6ing Mika here as well. Although Mika isn't like insanely OP paired with Eula, it is still helpful somewhat. Let's see if this account has Mika. Let's see. It does, but it has no constellations. Does it? Sometimes that page is weird. So, oh yeah, here it is. So Mika does, okay, have C1. This is gonna be C6 for sure. And yeah. So before we get into it, we can take a look at the history to give you guys a little bit of context as to what's going on. So got Kira. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50, 55, 60, 61. So we're very close. I don't know, like it could be the next temple, right? It could be the next temple. So here's a question though. To play it safe, should we get the weapon first, or should we guarantee the C6 Eula first? In my opinion, if you end up at C5 and not having enough summons for C6, that's gonna be quite tragic. So maybe the C6 guarantee is fine, and then if we have any more, we'll go for the weapon. Of course, they already charted their course for the Song of Broken Pines. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had this much pressure put on me in terms of finding success, but with my recent luck, I think I still got it. let me just get something else ready here, because people been like, I've gotten quite a lot of demons, and this is what I keep telling you people. If you want me to do something, want me to react to something, don't hesitate to DM them to me. So the video we're going to be reacting to is a Zajev video. So apparently it's saying the future of CRYO XD. So don't know what it's about, haven't watched it. We'll watch it together later and I'll give you guys my honest thoughts. So the person who sent it to me said, "Hey Walrus, will you consider reacting to Zajev's video? It's about how Honkai CRYO's design makes it more likely to experience power creep than Genshin." Interesting. All right, so that's what we're going to be looking at a little later, maybe once we get to the Honkai portion of the stream. First and foremost, we do have to take a look at the new Fontaine teaser. I've not seen it yet, so let's start here. All right, let's start here, and then we'll move into the summons and stuff. Okay.
My mission.
Oh damn. Who is that?
The original sin is the fairest. Everyone sinks. Make the most of the final feast. Because for the sinners, the curtain call has come.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did it! Seeing is believing, my friends. This has been Linny and Lynette's magic show.
That's a real cat girl. She's a
The
real
essence
cat
of magic
girl.
is getting people to believe a lie. And the most important part of this is what people see. People don't realize how much they expect their eyes to tell them the truth. But what you see is not real. It's all a show.
So these are all the Fontaine characters, right?
And every part of the show is carefully controlled.
Controlled how?
By choosing the right time, the right place, and the right people. Whoever controls these three controls everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things to your advantage.
Is she Electro? Is that an Electro gun user?
In a nutshell, magic is what you see with your own two eyes.
So that's where this pose comes from.
Very fun. But it's not enough. Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors. Good actors hone their craft to mesmerize the whole crowd.
So she's gonna be the antagonist in Fontaine.
Boring! I mean, why do I even bother?
Is that the Archon?
When are we going to finally see a real twist for once?
Please refrain from levity in the court.
This is not the Archon, right? Because I remember Folklore is a
This
girl.
trial is far from over.
So it's not the guy. Is he the judge? Is he gonna be a playable character? Okay, that's it.
Why do I...
This seems to be Folklore with the water droplet on the hat. Like there's a lot of hydro themes going for her. Blue eyes, you know.
even bother?
are we going to finally see a real twist for once?
Please.
This guy, though, is he going to be a playable character? If, like, he looks like he's gonna be a crowd favorite. He's like the Al Haytham of Fontaine, basically. I don't know. He looks to be a Hydro character.
Refrain from levity in the court.
I think he's Hydro. He might be like a super strong Hydro daddy or something like that. People say, I forgot what he'll be playing. Yes, he's a judge. Yeah, like it seems like he's in a judge position. And but like then what is the Archon's role in this? Like what does she do?
Finally see a real twist for once. Boring. Why do
What is her role? Like politically, what is her role? Man, I wonder what she even does. Hydro Claymore? Please, no. Please don't be Hydro Claymore. Maybe a Hydro Catalyst DPS. I would take a Hydro Catalyst DPS over a Hydro Claymore. Please don't let him be Claymore. I'm begging you, please. He looks too sick to be relegated to be a Claymore unit. Oh, no. Okay, so that's him right here, right? I believe that's him. Who's this? She's Electro, because yeah, I didn't notice the her pendant on her chest here, but when she shot the screen here, you can see the Electro bullet. Right? There's a lot of electricity in that, so there's that. There's these two, which we already seen the tease for. And then there's this girl. What is she gonna be? Is she also Hydro? I don't think there's gonna be too many, you know? Where is her pendant? Oh! What the hell is that? Is that Geo? Or is that Pyro? Is that Geo? Geo. Geo. Oh, thank you. Hello, chat. Tonight we are eating this egg noodle. Very simple dinner, yet packed with nutrients. Yes, packed with nutrients. Got some cheese, black pepper, some eggs. So yeah. Now this character is interesting. Being Geo, she's gotta do something new. That's what I'm saying. It's like, remember when I said like a year ago, if the next time a Geo character comes around, they can't keep doing like the basic Geo stuff. I didn't even realize I wasn't even on screen this whole time. Sorry. I was like showing you guys the food. Wasn't even on screen. Geo right now is not in a good position, and a new character that comes out has to kind of revitalize Geo's like meta stance. As fun as it is taking Ito to whack monsters and stuff, from HoYoverse's perspective, it's not a good business tactic to keep pushing that line of play. Mono Geo is fully developed. There's very little room for Mono Geo to push their ceilings unless you power creep Goro, which I don't think they're gonna do, right? Imagine if she's a 5-star Geo buffer or something like that, which I don't think that's a good idea for HoYoverse, and I know they know it's not a good idea. Albedo isn't insane. Geo sub DPS. Zhongli has like the best shield in the game. 4 Geo is really strong. Geo cannot be swirled, so you can't even use Viridescence, leaving it completely stranded. And Crystallize is one of, if not the most underused reaction, probably in contention for that spot with Shatter. So if this character doesn't do something for the Geo reaction, then we're doomed. Then Geo is doomed. It's doomed to, because if they're not doing it now, when are they gonna do it? I think I would love to see her being a crystallized character. Okay, I want to see her being the Nilu for Geo. So give us super crystallized. Give us an advanced crystallized unit. I saw earlier somebody became a channel member, sorry. E-Dog Visu. My friend, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, and welcome, of course, the family. Always love it when people join the membership. I know when it comes to to membership perks, I need to really work on that. I'll be right back. Be right back. I need to go get a drink. Okay. There was a little girl as well that was drinking boba. So these two are coming up first next patch in 4.0. After that, so far we don't know. We know her from the event, right? These two.
And every part of the
Who is this? And who is that? That's like the Klee of Fontaine. Where is his emblem?
show.
Maybe it's not shown. He looks to be like a pyro character, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think it shows it. I don't know about her.
And every
She's cute though. Like, I love how she got him the drink and they were supposed to drink the same thing and he refuses to touch that thing.
part of the show is carefully controlled.
Controlled how?
Very cute interaction there. Very cute. If I'm gonna guess, her eyes are red. His eyes are like a pale greenish, grayish color. He has a lot of red accent on his clothing. So if I'm gonna take a wild guess, I'm gonna say he's Pyro and she's either a Nemo or Dendro. I don't know, she might be Dendro, who knows? What do you guys think? Am I right?
Controlled how?
She could be Hydro, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what this guy's element is. He's gonna be either Pyro, Hydro, or a Nemo. Something like that. He's Cryo. Oh, of course, the eyes. So she's Pyro. Yeah, judging by their eyes. So he could be Cryo. Yeah. And she could be Pyro. Interesting.
By choosing the right.
And of course, the star of the show.
Very fun. But it's not enough.
I wonder what her role is gonna be in Fontaine. She is gonna be like the antagonist in Fontaine, I believe. I think if everything goes according to how Hoyoverse usually does it, there's a very high likelihood we're gonna get her as a weekly boss. Very likelihood. Maybe. And she is like one of the few female characters in the game that shows close to no skin on her body.
Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors. Good actors hone their craft to mesmerize the whole crowd.
And what's up with her hand? Is that like a glove? Or is that her skin? She's got 3 red fingernails and 2 black fingernails. Okay, let's take a look at this. What the hell is that? Is it just her hands, or is it on her throughout her whole body? So is there a reason why they don't show the rest of her body? Is it because of this? Is she like does this like darkness go all over her body? And what are these like, what are these lines here on her hands? Are they just for aesthetics, or is there a bigger reason for this? Let's see if we can get the snap where she opens her eyes. Oh, she opens her eyes? There you go. And she got these X's in her pupils. Like, I mean, those could just be like design choices, but I wonder where she's actually from. Is she like native to Fontaine, or is she from another region? It was her skin. People know because of leaked concept art. Oh, it is her skin. It is her skin. Okay, so I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a very cool. Slightly demonic. I see a lot of people say the Hydro Archon is very bratty.
Boring! I mean, why do I even bother?
She's so tiny. I thought the Hydro Archon was gonna be like a mature woman, like a Raiden Shogun, like a mommy character. I didn't think the Hydro Archon. I didn't think we were gonna get back-to-back lolly Archons. I don't know, like, I don't mind these lolly Archons and stuff. I think they have their charm to them, but we just got one. We just got. She's like a child. Oh, Amber height. Okay, at least she's not the size of Nahida. How old is the Hydro Archon? She's like what, 600 years old? 700 years old? Okay, listen, I'm not asking for that reason. I'm asking for the lore, okay? Relax. Relax. I remember she was like 700 years old. Zhongli is the oldest. Nahida is the youngest. I think she's what, the second youngest? Archon maturity tier list like Zhongli, Nahida, and Venti, Bratty, Baby, Diver. Warpaint says might be older. She took over 500 years ago when the original Archon died. So she might be like what, 800, 900 years old, give or take. You know what this personality says a lot about her? It says a lot about Fontaine, actually, as a region. I think she's never had to really deal with a lot of hardship throughout her life. She seems to have just been able to sit on her throne and observe or be entertained, right? It says a lot about Fontaine because it means Fontaine is an absolute fortress of a nation. Right? Think about it. This is like Fontaine, or Fontaine like allies with the dark side. Because this nation seems like they're all chilling. Defender says she will power creep Yelan for sure. I'm not sure about that because judging by how Hoyoverse likes to design their characters, they seem to put a lot of focus around like making characters work with each other as opposed to like replacing characters, because a lot of Hoyoverse's income comes from recurring sales, aka reruns, right? Yelan next patch, yeah, Yelan next patch does make me worry a little bit because they're doing it right before Folklore, right? I don't know if she's going to be in 4.1 or 4.2 but she's going to be one of the most popular characters in Fontaine. I thought about getting a C2 R1 of her like I did for all the other Archons, but I don't know. At this point in Genshin, like I said last time, I don't want to pull for characters just for the sake of pulling for characters. I'm not a collector. I don't want to focus on guide videos, and to be honest, I have enough fun with the amount of characters I have right now, and maybe a C0 free-to-play weapon might be good, or a C0 R1, but we'll see. She's an Archon, so most likely a new meta around her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be new playstyles built around her, but we will see. I might get her C0 just to test her out, and if she's good, they always rerun. Sorry, got some noodles in my throat here, but However's always reruns Archons 3 patches from when they originally released. So if I really like her, playstyle, of course, playstyle, I might go for C2. We'll see. Anyways, that's gonna be that. We got the teaser out of the way. A lot of cool information in there. But you know what's cooler is that we're about to just go in here and snipe a Eula with Temple. Ah, it's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. 绝世黄瓜 is Chi Chi. Stop it. Stop it. Don't ruin it. That's one. Got a razor. So that's C1. Okay? C1. No audio? You guys want to hear the sound? You guys want to hear the torturous sound of summons? God, you guys are some masochistic people, but... Alright, 748 polls. We need 5 Eulas. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 5 more. 5 more. Your account or friend's viewer. It's a viewer's account. So yeah, I always tell you guys, if you guys want a piece of the streamer's luck, I'm always available, baby. And as we all know, streamer luck does not activate until you have at least 50 people watching, because HoYoverse is not going to flip a switch for your stream unless you got at least 50 people being like, oh my god, he got lucky, he got so lucky. That means I can get lucky too. You know, HoYoverse knows. It's dev mode. Exactly. Watch this. Watch this. Bam. Look at that. Another Eula. Oh, I meant Mika. I meant Razor. At least we got the discount. So that should be around like, I think like 15 or 16 summons in. So we don't have 50-50 anymore. Okay, we got the Mika, but wait, this account never had Toma? That's crazy. Alright. This is where the real battle begins. $35. $45. It's roughly 45. Another Mika, nice. We have to get Mika to C6 because the synergy is still like, it's not perfect, okay? It's not perfect, but it's there. There's something there. Favonius. 69.8. Whew. That's a good omen. I think the 5-star is next. This should be the 5-star. There it is. There it is. Dia. Oh, I forgot. Dia is on the special banner too. On the standard banner too now, isn't she? My lord. No, please. Now I'm scared. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why is it not here yet? Why are there so many bows? Are we getting Alhaitham? I mean, not Alhaitham, the... what's his name? Tainari? New? Huh. New. Diluc. Okay. Actually, sorry, out of curiosity, don't have Kaching either. Okay, 5 Eulas, 5 Eulas. Come on, we can do this. Oh, please, no, no, not Toma. We want Mika. How close are we? We should be like 2 Mikas away from maxing Mika. We're guaranteed now, so we want the 5-star early. Please early. Kuki Shinobi. Kuki Shinobu, I mean. That's yeah, so the last one was max, never mind. We already have C6 Mika. So now we're just gunning for okay. Cookie Shinobooty. She's probably one of the best 4 stars you can hope to lose your 50. My god, this is we are 150 pulls in. We have a D-Look and a Eula to show for. In 150 pulls. That's early. Can we get double? That's 1. Damn it. Okay, that's C2 Eula. C2 Eula. Okay, let's go. Hazo. Okay. So that's 17. This is 27. Come on, just give us one early one. One early one. Toma's gonna be C6 as well by the end. This is 30, 37. Oh my god. That's a 20% off. That's 2 free pulls. There should be 57. 67. Did I count wrong, or was that another early one? Seven. Yes! C3. 3 more. Three more Eulas for C6, then we can work on the weapons. We are not even halfway through the gems, believe it or not. Toma should be C6 very soon. I think that's C5 or C6. This should be 40 or 50. This should be 60, I think. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Toma C6. I think this was 60 then. This one should be the 5-star, no? There it is. That's C4. Two more Eulas. Come on. C4. C5. Lucky this is 17. The Claymore is a good sign because Eula is a Claymore user. Man, they just don't give us like a back-to-back. We haven't gotten a back-to-back yet. A lot of Mikas. HoYoverse is just handing out Mikas to this account. Good, we want to see Claymores. Every single Claymore is a good omen. That's 50, I think. 57. This is 67. Am I miscounting or we... Come on, please. C5. 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 That's a lot of Claymores. C5. That's C5 right there. One more Eula and we're done. Just to make sure. So yeah, that's 5. We need one more. 3, 4. Good vibes. God damn it. Good damn it. I was hoping to channel the good vibes, but one more, come on. Let us move into the weapon banner now. There's 40, 50. 60, come on, don't make us go all the way. 70. Okay, I'm doing singles now. I'm doing singles because we need every single wish we can get for the weapon banner. Come on now, come on now. No way. No way you're doing this to us right now. Come on, please, give us Eula. Give us Eula. We'll still have 300 summons. No! Come on, singles. Eula. Eula. Ah! This is 15. 20. There's 25, I mean. 35. Give us one early one. One early one. 45. Right here. 45. 45. $65. No, I mean 55. No, they're gonna make us go all the way to soft pity. 65. 75. Come on, 75. Okay, we got it. We got it. Now, if it gives us 2 Eulas, that would be a huge slap in the face. I mean, it's welcome and it'll be a good screenshot. Another Kirara. Interesting. We got 2 of her. That's 1. That's C6 Eula. Oh, perfect. She was the last one. Not a bad summon. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now for the painful part. Now for the painful part. So the person confirmed that for the first Eula that we got, the very first one, it was at 72 pity and 50-50. We won the 50-50. We lost 50-50 twice on our way to C6. We lost it to Diluc and Jean respectively on C2 and C6. So relatively we won the other well, we didn't win the other 4 50-50s because C3 was guaranteed and C6 was also guaranteed towards the end there. So overall we won more 50-50s than we lost. Now the question is, do we want just one copy of this weapon, or are we full sending all 227 on this banner? I guess I'm just gonna do a temple and see how it takes us. See where it takes us. Okay, that's fine. Got a new weapon. Cool. Let's see. this they wrote 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Let's go. I'm glad. Look at that. Look at that. We still have 200 summons. I do believe they want one copy of the Song of Broken Pines. Just one. Of course, if we can get R5, they'd be happy, but I don't know if they want to full send it on this banner. My god. Did we set the path? Yes, we did. The path has been set. Well, they already set it because I checked earlier. It's set to Broken Pines. So let's see if we can get one and just dip. I think our C6 R1 Eula is already insane, by the way. Okay. This could be the end of our summon, chat. This could be the end. It's like, what, a 35% chance? So it's 75% chance to get the on the rate up weapons, and then it's a 50-50, so it's 35% chance. I knew it was gonna be painful when I saw the 2 Eye of Pains earlier. Eye of Scams. Guess just run it back. Ah, that's tragic. Another one, please. No. Don't do this to me. My reputation is on the line here. Another one! Is this thing rate up? Oh, it has to be. Yeah, it's rate up. Okay. Okay. I mean, at least we're 9 pulls in again. It's early. Yeah, at least they didn't make us go all the way. The next one is guaranteed. That's 29. This is 39. 49. Oh, get the hell out of here, you Eye of Perceptions. You can't screw me this time. And that's 59. We'll do singles until we get it. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. Come on now. 65. 66. Oh, it's gonna make us go to 69. I already know. Look, 67. Watch. It's gonna be 69. 68. And here it comes. 69. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It always does this. It makes you go to 69 for some reason. And we're done. C6 R5. How many pulls did we use? We started with We started with 758 pulls. 758 pulls. What do we end up with? At 77? It took us 681 pulls to go from a C0 Eula to C6 R1. I wouldn't say it's like insane luck, but it's pretty average. This is considered average, no chat? Is it not average? They say save the rest, they're satisfied. 100% satisfaction rate as always. We got it. They got 77 polls, and I think they start back on Zero Pity. I don't think this thing is updated yet. Yeah, it's not updated yet. But I think the most recent one is Eula, so they have to go for 50-50. If they save for 3.8, 4.0, I think the Hydro Archon is in 4.1, no? I think the Hydro Archon is either 4.1 or 4.2. Yeah, 4.2. So if you want the Hydro Archon, I'm pretty sure you'll have enough time to save up and guarantee the Hydro Archon. You have 77 pulls. I'm sure saving up another 80, 85 pulls is not going to be impossible. I don't know. Trust me. Don't trust me. I don't know, because I've never had to save through 3-4 different patches to see if I can get 80 pulls. But I would imagine in 3 patches you can save 80 pulls, right? So Folklore is guaranteed. So they're gonna have to go. See? 6 constellations for Eula. And boom, Song of Broken Pines. I'm just gonna switch that on for you right now. Look at that. What a beauty. Congratulations. I wonder if Eula is crowned. I'm pretty sure she is. 10-10-10 crowned. Yeah. Go have yourself some fun. Go start grinding right now. You need to level up the weapon. You need to level up maybe, I don't know. Since we're on here, let's just take a look at their Eula artifacts. I'm just curious. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. Putting us to shame here a little bit. Wow. Okay. This weapon scales off of, so it's physical damage bonus, and it doesn't give any crit damage. So let's take a look. 72.7, 201. Well done. And of course, once you level up the weapon, you're gonna have a ton of physical damage bonus as well. So yeah, that's gonna be that. Let's switch over to our Honkai. Bam, there you go. I'm gonna log out of the account now. Feel free to log back in, my friend. So with Honkai, somebody sent me a video to react to. It's Zajeff's video. It's finally come full circle. He reacted to me years ago. My first interaction, well, not interaction, my first exposure to Zajeff is when Lay 7 sent his reaction of my Chi-Chi battery to me. I think that was when Eula last rerun. So I've known Zajeff like for over a year now, not personally, but my first impression of him was that he's incredibly like outspoken and animated. So here's the thing about Zajeff. I know he is a theory crafter. That's like, and I know he worked with Ziox back in the day for Genshin content, right? So like nowadays, I don't know if he still works with Ziox. They might still talk about meta and stuff, but overall, from what I've known, he kind of branched out and started his own stuff. which he's pretty reputable, right? Like I correct me if I'm wrong, like he's pretty reputable in the theory crafting community. Is that correct? He's not like, there's not a lot of bad things people say about him, right? Like he's probably the most popular like, theory crafter content creator for Genshin Impact. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? That's his reputation, I think. So when it comes to meta and stuff, he's a very reputable source, and he derives a lot of it by himself or with other communities. Yeah. Dauntless Henry says, not gonna lie, Zaja goes overboard sometimes. I've never watched his content, so I don't know what kind of person. I just want to like kind of get a rough idea about him before we jump into reacting to this video here. So the video here is titled "The Future of Star Rail XD." I mean, let's see what he has to say about the game. He's the video is conveniently 8 minutes and 6 seconds long, so you know the man is making sure he hits that full ad revenue. Respect. But let's see.
I want Ayaka merch, but it's too expensive. Should I get a job of some sort so I can buy it later? You should get a job and then quit Genshin Impact. What characters in Star Rail do I see getting power capped? Oh, all of them. All of them. Literally every single one of them. I can tell you right now. Alright?
Why does, like, okay, I know this is not his fault, but why does he sound like he's sitting inside a submarine? Like, it sound like he's live streaming himself on the way to see the Titanic. God damn. I'm sure he's made enough to maybe soundproof his room. I mean, listen. My room has echo as well, but he's like, his is just, he sounds very tinny, if that makes sense.
If you were to take a time machine and go 3 years from now and ask, or maybe 5 years from now, and ask, hello, Honkai Star Rail player from 2028, how good is Jing Yuan? Their answer would be, which Jing Yuan? First one sucks, second one sucks, third one's fine, fourth one's really broken. Alright, this is what, like, that is the future of Star Rail, okay?
But why though?
Why does turn-based equal power creep, there's zero PvP systems, they want to rerun these banners and make money, but like, that's the thing.
What's the thing?
The amount of development that has to go in a character in Star Rail versus a character in Genshin is like not the same. They have a running animation, and then a skill and a normal and an old animation that are all like stationary. That always happen from the same angle. Yeah, exactly, right? That's why we have so many characters already leaked. They don't need to open themselves up to reruns being profitable as much as they do with Genshin, because it's a lot easier to just make new content in a game like this. I'm not saying that there's like no effort that went into it at all, but there's definitely less things to do than in Genshin. There's also a much larger casual audience who would quit over.
But the thing is, like the first question I have with what he's saying is like, so, but he's assuming the fact that Hoyoverse doesn't power creep in Genshin because their characters are too expensive to make. Is that what the argument he's making? Is like, the reason Star Rail is gonna get more easily power crept is because the characters cost less to produce. Hence, it's okay to not have them make as much on their reruns because we'll just make a new one, right? I think that's his argument for why he thinks that Honkai Star Rail characters are more easily power creepable. Right, so which I don't know, like we don't know the costs, but at the same time, for Hoyoverse, right, like for a second, let's just stop thinking about it from the player's perspective. Like, all right, suit up, everybody. We're all in suits and ties right now. We're in a boardroom meeting. We're sitting across the table from Dawei. All right, we're in the boardroom meeting. Dawei is saying, all right, I want Jing Yuan to make me X amount of returns. Let's say I want Jing Yuan to make me $300 million, this one character. Is that even possible? Can we milk Jing Yuan consensually, of course? Can we milk Jing Yuan for $300 million throughout the entirety of Honkai Star Rail? Right? And the thing is, we're sitting in this boardroom meeting. Dawe has posed a question. Is it even possible? Right? And if you guys think it is possible, what would the future have to look like for Honkai Star Rail for Jing Yuan to be relevant 7, 8, 9, 10 years from now? And the reverse is also true. If it's not possible, why do we think that is? Is it just better to make newer versions and completely forget about old characters? I know gacha fanatics will have no problem with this system, being that old characters are just going to be useless dog shit, and new ones are just infinitely superior to the old ones. I know gacha players have no problem with this, so we don't even need to argue. Be like, oh, but the player loyalty. Gacha players are some of the most like tortured souls on the planet. They have been used, abused, tossed to the side like freaking like rotten flesh. It's just they don't care, right? So if HoYoverse wants to take the approach of just completely trivializing old characters, which is what Zajev is implying, because he said fast forward 5 years from now, people are going to say, which Jing Yuan are we talking about? The first one is ass, the second one is ass, third one is okay, fourth one is broken. That's what he said, right? So he's going to say this Jing Yuan is ass cheeks in 5 years. That's like a very gacha mindset to have. Remember, people, Genshin Impact actually breaks the norm in terms of how little power creep is in that game. Like if you guys come from Genshin Impact, you would be surprised to play other gacha games with how much power creep there usually is in these titles. So I don't know. Although I can't fully agree with him saying that, oh, they're going to be okay power creeping because it's cheap to make, right? Because HoYoverse has always been a quality over quantity type of company. And maybe there's just more quantity because, yes, it's easier to produce these characters. And at the same time, they have a much bigger pool of budget. Like they have a lot of money. Back when Genshin first came out, maybe they had to bring in some investors. I'm pretty sure HoYoverse can now self-produce a lot of their titles till the end of their existence. They don't ever need like outside investors to give them money now to make these games anymore. So who knows? We'll see.
Your favorite character being Parka, what, in Genshin? I don't know if they would. But they also would be less likely to pull for the new broken unit. The people that care enough about power to pull for power are generally the same people that won't want to stick around if it becomes obvious that your game is just going to have power creep after power creep. I'd wait and let time be the judge of the power creep presence. I mean, listen. Okay,
power creep does kill games though. So he's kind of having a lot of like, I don't know what's happening to him, but I think he's a little distracted. But what he's basically trying to say is that it doesn't matter what kind of player you are. Nobody wants to play a game where you pull for a character and before you even get to play the character, in a couple months there's going to be a superior version coming out that makes your character feel like crap, right? That's what he's saying. It took him took him a while to get it out there. But the thing about that mindset is that is all gacha games. Every single gacha game, minus Genshin Impact, has done that for like decades. That's been the norm. It's like, sure, Genshin raised the bar, but it doesn't mean that's like the new bare minimum. You know what I mean? Is that making sense? Just because Genshin does that does not mean every single gacha game in the whole world from now on has to respect that type of, because the power creeping system works. If it didn't work, it wouldn't have been around for so long. Why? Because eventually, no matter how good your game is, people are going to stop playing. It doesn't matter if it's power creep. It doesn't matter if it's like becoming repetitive. It doesn't matter if it's the lack of content, lack of care from developers, lack of communication. It doesn't matter. People will quit. Your game is going to become irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's a matter of when, not if. Look at World of Warcraft. Yes, it has a pool of like dedicated players, but it is a far cry from its glory days. Every game must embrace the moment of its downfall, right? So with gacha games, with the amount of gacha games out there, especially Honkai Star Rail is not a unique title. Genshin Impact is kind of like a unique title because being an open world RPG gacha game with that kind of quality is very rare. At least back in 2020, it's like, I would even say it was the one of a kind, the only one of its kind, right? In a gacha title. Fast forward to now, I've said this in the past as well, in previous videos. Fast forward to now, there are going to be far more companies being competitive in this space. There are big corporations just in China alone who dwarf HoYoverse. Even the modern HoYoverse, billions in revenue. There are corporates like Tencent dwarves HoYoverse. If Tencent wanted to compete in this space, they will destroy HoYoverse. They will throw piles and piles of cash into projects. They can completely drown them out. The only reason Tencent hasn't really jumped onto this hype train is that there are other even more profitable projects for them to work on. Trust me, money is smart. Money always flows to the place of the most profits. So understand that gacha game titles, while they are profitable, they can rake in billions, like at the top of the food chain, right? The best gacha games are raking in billions. There are other games out there that are even more profitable than these games. So that's why big corporations such as Tencent hasn't really rushed into this space yet. If they wanted to, they can like make a game just as good, just as polished, if not better, with more frequent updates, with more end game, with like everything we want. Tencent will be able to deliver, right? So we have to understand competition is starting to rise up. CRYO Games is releasing Wuthering Waves. If there is to be power creep in Honkai Star Rail, it would be more because, in my opinion, it would be more because that HoYoverse realized that Honkai just does not have the longevity that Genshin has. When game resorts to power creeping, it's often because they have nothing else left to offer the player base. Agree or disagree? In my opinion, when power creep happened, it really shows that the company is starting to get a little desperate for people to play their game, right? For people to come in, they want to feel rewarded with like the best character always. Like you know, if there's a new banner, this character is like the best of its kind. That's how these companies get you. It's like, oh, this is the best character, S tier, best character, super broken, like amazing, right? So these new players come in, they'll feel okay dropping maybe $50, $100, and like HoYoverse, once you drop that money, they don't give a fuck when you quit the game. You can quit like right now. They don't care. Like if you drop like $40, $50, $100, pull the character, you can quit. They don't care anymore, right? They've got what they needed from you because these games are free. Every dollar that you put in is profit. Well, not profit for them, but like it's good for them. They want that. They want as many people to drop money. And what the power creeping system will do eventually is make these players feel either one, they need to keep getting the new characters, right? Oh no, my SSS character now is only an SS, right? This new character is SSS. Now, of course, this happens over a span of period, and not like the next patch, but maybe 3, 4, 6 months down the line, their characters are no longer OP. But they're entrapped, they're ensnared in this this vicious cycle where, okay, I've spent money, I bought BP, I bought my Welkin Moon and stuff like that. They're stuck in this cycle. The power creep system is a very vicious psychological attack towards players with a weak mentality, in that they want the best there is always, because that's what they're used to. That's what they were delivered when they first came into contact with this product. So ultimately, we have to understand that it's not about whether or not it costs more to make characters. It's not about like whether HoYoverse, thinks that power creep is good, power creep is bad. There's no morality here. It's all about profits and timing. When is a good time to power creep? HoYoverse will do it, right? So maybe in the first 2 years, there is no power creep. All characters are very balanced. Jingyuan might still be good in 2 years. But once year 3 hits, something happens. They lose a ton of players, or HoYoverse finds that they're spamming ads and it's not working as well. Maybe then they're going to resort to power creep. Power creep happens at a certain point in the game. It doesn't be like it's not like from day one, they're like, oh, we're going to power creep this game. No, it happens like a flip of a switch. HoYoverse will decide, okay, it's time to drop a character to bring some people back, or we're gonna get on this power creep train. And it could happen gradually, or it can happen instantaneously. It depends on the finesse of the company. Okay, so let's see what Zajev has to say.
Think about it this way. In 1.0 in Genshin,
yes,
we got Klee.
I thought Klee was 1.1. It just seemed like the 1.0 era.
As an upgrade to Xiangling.
Oh, 1.0.
In 1.0
okay.
in Star Rail, we got Eula. Now, listen. Yeah, and then the upcoming characters. Have you guys looked at Kafka's numbers? Like, am I the only one who looked at Kafka's numbers? Like,
what's happening? What, like, when was this released again? It's 2 weeks ago. But so this was before the Kafka nerfs came in, right? So this is pre-nerfs.
huh? It got buffed? Wasn't it like 250? Yup, it got buffed. Doesn't she become broken at C1? Oh, they changed her C1. Now what people called her being broken at C1 is part of her base kit. Now it's an Ascension passive. They had to redesign the game to nerf Venti. Listen, okay, but what character released in the first, like, 3 patches of the game in Genshin is better than Xiangling? None. No. You guys are not understanding the question, okay? The point here is that Star Rail has already started power creep. And compared to Genshin, where there's just no power creep. The 1.0 units are fucking broken. There's already pretty obvious power creep in Star Rail. And we're in 1.1. I still think Hoyo regret making Xiangling the way they did her. I mean, I don't understand why people...
Is he saying Kafka is going to be just better than Seele and Jingyuan? Right? Is that what he's saying? Well, Kafka did get adjusted after he made this video, so it's not aging very well. But I would love to see his take after he heard about the nerfs, or not the nerfs, but I mean, Blade was an obvious damage nerf, but Kafka is a kit readjustment, right? They put the whale bait, well, not the whale bait, they put the low hanging fruit to C2, and readjusted her kit to function more about self-sustaining DPS as opposed to like just becoming this dot bot for every dot character in the game. But
We'll say things like that.
let's see.
Because, like, do you think that, like, when they tested Zhengling and they saw that she was good, they were like, oh, shucks. Golly gee. Darn it. There's nothing we can do. We don't have the power to change the multipliers on this character before they go live. Oh. Oh, fiddlesticks.
What is he saying? What the fuck? What is he saying? Oh my god.
We slipped and fell and made $1 billion and then $1 billion more.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh no! Is Opon good before the catch and emblem exists? Yes. Yes, she is. I still don't own a catch, by the way. Who needs the catch? I don't.
You're looking at the mind of ADHD on cam. Yeah, he seems very distracted. Does he have ADHD? Is he like diagnosed with it?
Why do I hire someone to fish for me? Why would I? Can we have OSRS, please? No. Why do I have a migraine all of a sudden?
The man. Okay, I get why people watch him. He's kind of entertaining.
I'm gonna start saying that. I don't know why, but it makes me laugh. I mean, I guess I know why, but it makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh. It's because I didn't sleep, probably. Yeah.
He seems very zoned out.
Yeah, we can get another laugh. I think I've already seen this one, but
The hell is this? I swear Tingyun has a taunt.
By the way.
I swear Tingyun has a taunt.
Zajef is like, if we were to, okay, let's say we were to analyze me and Zajef.
What did he say? He calls him Zajef. So his name is not Zajef, it's Zajef.
As in Genshin characters, if anything, okay, I don't want to do this comparison because I don't mean it in like a ship way, because we're just friends, okay? So don't take this weird. But if anything, I'm more like Cav and he's more like Alhaitham in a like totally just normal friendship way.
Okay, that's enough internet for the day. I need to what the fuck? Okay. Okay, so I think he made some valid points when he wasn't when he wasn't zoning off in the into the abyss, but I think power creep is going to be heavily monitored by Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse as a company much prefers utility creep over like straight up power creep. There's really no need to worry about power creep right now because we don't even have a character for each role yet, right? Kafka's going to focus a lot on damage over time, not like fully focused. I mean, she is a damage over time character, no matter how we look at it, right? We have Jingyuan being an AoE lightning. We have Sealy being a single target. We got Luocha now being like a enemy buff remover, cleansers, like auto healer. Bronya is turn accelerator. Tingyun is attack buff. Yukong is attack crit damage buff. There's a ton of different roles that needs to be first filled. You can't power creep what doesn't exist, right? Does that make sense? You can't power creep something that doesn't even exist in the game yet. So there's first you got to release all the characters, and that's gonna take them like a year to 2 years just to flesh out every single role with a unique element, right? So where is for example, where is an imaginary erudition character? Where is I think Lightning has a ton of different characters right now. Lightning has pretty much all of them. No, lightning nihility, right? Wind. Where's a wind nihility? So it's just, you need to start fleshing out these roles. If you don't flesh out these roles and you already start power creeping, there's going to be certain characters that just feel super underwhelming to play. Like this, for example, if you release a better version of Jing Yuan, like before you even make, I don't know, like a wind nihility. It's not like you need wind nihility. DPS characters are always going to sell better, but if you just release a better version of Jing Yuan immediately like this, it doesn't really bode well for, you're basically accelerating the death of your own game. Is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm I think after watching Zajev for like 10 minutes, I caught something. I don't know what it quite is. My mind is feeling a little foggy. Why am I suddenly getting a migraine? But yeah, you like HorrorVerse doesn't want to accelerate the death of their own game, so I really don't see them pushing power creep when maybe the game doesn't really need it yet. God, stupidity. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm starting to zone out, just like how he did. My man Walrus is throwing shade. I mean, that's his what's that called? That's his like daily channel. So it's not even his main channel. Let me actually, was that his main channel? There's no way that's his main channel. I'm pretty sure his main channel is more scripted. Let me check. Yeah, his main channel, let's so his most recent video is called Divine Ingenuity Contest. Let's watch his Fav Jizz sword is better anyways.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. Hi.
He sounds very different when he's
to the banner review for the upcoming Alhaitham and Kazuha banners. Let's start by talking about the 4 stars. We've got Tingling, Hazel, and Yao Yao. That's actually kind of nice. I know that there's a lot of people that did not end up either picking Yao Yao in the Leah event, so her being on banners, always nice. That being said though, if you already have C0 Yao Yao, she really doesn't gain that much from constellations. C1 gives dendro damage bonus to your...
Yeah, like... in his normal videos, he's fine. And I think it's also because it's talking about Genshin, it's talking about numbers, it's talking about value, and that's like right up his wheelhouse, right? That's his thing. He's very in tune with the numbers and with the calculations of Genshin characters, that if you just sit there and have a conversation with him about Genshin Impact and characters and value and stuff like that, and meta and theory crafting, I'm sure his thoughts flows much more freely. But when you talk about a business, a character, like a company's decision to power group characters, or like how they're gonna take the direction of the game, like from a business perspective, maybe like he gets brain farts here and there, because that's not what he usually spends his time thinking about. You should see his Honkai Star Rail tier list. Oh no, does he have one? Does he have one? It's 3 weeks ago. Oh no. He has a tier list for everything. Oh my god, he has a Curious tier list. He has a Simulated Universe Path tier list. He has a Relic Set tier list. He has a ton of tier lists. I don't see his Honkai Star Rail tier list though. Like, he has every tier list under the sun, but he doesn't have a character tier list. God damn it. That's kind of funny. He has a tier list for all of them, but I don't see a tier list for characters. Herda is Herda is S tier, really? This must be like on release, no? Seems he didn't put it on his channel. Yeah, like if Herda was an S tier, maybe it's a good thing he didn't put on his. Listen, not everybody is willing to get dog piled on like me with my hot takes, to put all my hot takes out as legit videos and keep them up after they receive insane backlash. Right? Not everybody is a masochist like me. Sometimes people have more self-awareness to be like, maybe I don't want to look like an absolute dumbass. Like maybe I should think a little bit about my reputation. But the good thing about what I do is I don't have to care about what people think about me. I really don't, because my entire brand, like whatever is left of it, my entire like content is not based around credibility and stuff like that. I'm just here saying things, man. I'm just here letting my thoughts free flow. If you guys want to have a conversation, you know where to find me. If you want meta stuff, I'm sure people are not coming to Walrus like, oh my god, I need super legit meta advice. Let's see what Walrus has to say about the current meta. I can read out what's popular in CN. I can talk about what's popular in EN. I know what's going on, but if you ask me in the moment, right, like specifically the best rotation and synergies for every single character, I probably won't be able to tell you accurately. Do you have any thoughts about Fu Xuan? I haven't really looked into Fu Xuan yet. I know that HoYoverse has already released information about Fu Xuan and what's the other guy's name? What's the Dan Heng 5-star version? I don't know if that's really Dan Heng or it's like another character. A lot of people just calls that person Dan Heng. Is that actually Dan Heng 5-star version, or is that another character? Yeah, Lunai. I'm skipping all of them though. That's because look, I have Ceiling. Like, what could I possibly need in my account at this point? I have Yukong. I'm going to be getting her Eidolon 2 come 1.2. I don't need any more. That's him. Oh, that is him. I don't know what happened, but man had a glow up. Okay, so that is him. And he turns into imaginary. And what is that? Is that erudition? Is he an erudition? Imaginary erudition? What is... I don't know what that symbol is. Let me see. Where's Jingyuan? Lightning. No, that's not erudition. That is destruction. Is that destruction? That is destruction. He's an imaginary destruction. Fu Xuan is preservation, I remember. Let's just double check. Yeah, Fu Xuan is preservation. Imaginary destruction character. So he's gonna synergize with Locha really well? Because Locha seems to be working really well with most destruction units. Yeah, I don't need another DPS. Look, I have Seele, I have Jingyuan, and I have Clara in a destruction. And Clara's already E1 with her light cone, right? Like, oh my goodness. I keep quitting. So yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe I should be fleshing out the fire category, because right now, as you guys can see, I'm missing a fire category unit. But in this case, is the MC just not the best option to, if I want fire, to flex fire in my team? Maybe the MC is the best option. I don't know if Honkai Star Rail is going to have Archon tier characters, because if you guys remember, Honkai Impact the Third have Herschels, right? If that's what they're called. They're basically like the Archons of Honkai Impact, and then in Genshin we have Archons. I don't know about Honkai Star Rail. Is Honkai Star Rail going to have some sort of like god tier Herschers? Yeah. Would Honkai Star Rail have that tier of characters? I don't know. I honestly don't know. What about your Himiko Walrus? Come on now, like as much as I would love to build all my characters, I'm really struggling. Look. I am, what am I pressing? I am Trailblaze level 58, almost 59, right? I'm getting really, ooh, what is this? Very nice. Almost 59. And look at how many EXP books I have. I don't even have enough. I barely have enough to get one character to level 80. One. Like, I am so screwed. I have around like 5 million credits. Like right now, I think I'm just gonna focus on Jing Yuan and Sealing. I'm trying to get these two maybe to 75. Maybe I'll get both of them to 75. I'll ascend probably. I want to ascend Jeopard. I might do Clara as well. All the characters at scale, I want to like off of a base stat. For example, Jeopard, maybe Bailu, maybe Ting Yun. I'll get them all ascended, and then slowly I'll work up Locha. I need Locha as well. Locha, Bailu, Tingyun, getting them ascended would be really nice because they all scale off of like raw stats, right? Like attack here, HP for her, attack for her. Branya don't need to because she scales off of crit damage, which I just gotta go farm artifacts, relics. And once I level up, I have about 50. How's my fuel looking? Where's my fuel? Where are they kept? Oh, no. I don't like, listen, I don't plan 55. I don't plan on whaling in Honkai Star Rail anymore. I just don't, I don't see it. Like, I don't see the need. Like, this might be a very bad take, is that I don't think it's really necessary to whale in games that are non-PvP. Now, people might be like, Walrus, that's a really cringe take, because why would you want to whale in PvP games? Well, like, you're whaling at least for something, right? You're whaling to dog on other people. I'm whaling so I can make other people feel bad when I get to fight them. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take or a bad take. I don't know. PvP games is just like huge whale base because it's just ego. It's like ego whaling, right? Don't ask me why, but I just want to get more dance. So every single dance I get is going to be huge for me. I've been spending all of my single polls on this banner. Hopefully get another dance. No dance. Damn, that's sad. Let's do a single poll here. I think we're like 40. We're around 40 polls in. That's fine. And slowly but surely. This banner I have not touched anymore. Locha is the last character I got. I'm probably not polling for anybody until like maybe like 1.6. I'll be honest with you guys. Yep, look at Lost Ark. Exactly my point. When a game has PvP elements in it, it's just going to incentivize more whaling. And for me, like why am I even whaling in this game? Like, what the hell is the point? Am I competing with somebody? No. Is there a reason to whale? Apart from like really liking certain characters, maybe, but the characters don't feel that enticing to me. I think Sealy was pretty cool. I really like the scythe. I really enjoy the scythe playstyle. And the just general aesthetics. Jing Yuan, I loved his ultimate design, and I think these two characters really encapsulated me. And I was in that honeymoon phase as well, right? And since I got Branya, I got Locha, I got Bailu, I got Jeopard, I got Clara, like this account is super stacked, and I think like the thing is this: if I can't beat Memory of Chaos with this account, I should just uninstall the game. And that's just being brutally honest. This is like, imagine having this account, and if I struggle to clear Memory of Chaos, what the hell am I even doing? Right? So like, and why should I be pulling for more? Like, if you're polling, you should be polling to either get a waifu or a husband, or you really like the character, which I have a ton of characters I really love. I have Sealy that I think is amazing. Clara is adorable. Mr. Svarog is like super badass, right? Jeopard has his cool boy vibes. Jing Yuan has daddy vibes. Bailu is just as adorable, right? Look at these stubby little arms and legs and this chubby face. Very cute, right? Locha is handsome blonde daddy. Branya is potential waifu material. You know, it's like, I have everything I need in this account. Of course, it's Yukong and Tingyun, which we're not going to talk about. They fall into a complete different category of love and Nice ears, nice ears. But my point is, I think my account is just too good to keep wailing on. Like, am I suffering from success? Maybe. I think I might be suffering a little bit from success. But that's just me. That's just me. Right? If you guys love Fu Xuan, pull for her. If you guys love what's his name? Inui, Inai, Danheng 5-star, Lunai, I don't know how people pronounce his name. If you guys love these characters, by all means, go hard, go crazy. But for me, I'm sitting these ones out. I'm skipping Blade, I'm skipping Kafka, I'm probably skipping Fu Xuan, I'm probably skipping Lune, I'm probably even skipping 1.3 characters. Until a character comes out that I really need, I'm probably skipping it. I'm polling for value now, alright? I'm polling for value now. I'll probably still cover the new characters. If I can get my hands on a viewer's account, that would be amazing. So if you guys are polling for Blade, if you guys are polling for Kafka, I would love to be able to test them. But if I don't get that opportunity, I can always talk about the potentials and the prospects, right? And how they likely will play into future metas. But apart from that, that's gonna be that. Skip the whole game. Maybe not the whole game, we'll see. I'm playing Honkai Star Rail until Wuthering Waves comes out. That's just me being completely honest with you guys. I really enjoy games like Wuthering Waves more. I like the open world, I like the flashy combat, and I really hope Wuthering Waves, yeah, again, another hot take, I really hope Wuthering Waves has more interaction with other players. I really wish there were more multiplayer features with Wuthering Waves. And maybe a little more skill expression. Combo attacks, maybe PvP. I said maybe. I'm just saying. Now, yes, it is a mobile game, but I do think it's coming out on PC as well. And now modern day mobile phones, like for example, an iPhone. What's the minimum storage space for an iPhone nowadays? Is it still 64 GB? You know what? It's very easy. We just go on Apple and see. What's the minimum storage space? Now, yes, I know not everybody is getting Apple, but I'm just using Apple as like a reference. I'm just curious. I'm like, okay, iPhone 14, cool. Let's get the base model. Don't even get the Pro. The most basic iPhone 14. Okay, let's see. So, oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm blocking it. Oh my god, that's a big ass ant. Stop! My goodness. It took 4 stomps just to kill this ant. I kid you guys not. This ant is like this big. Okay, maybe this big. Okay, let's take a look. Anyways, let's see. Okay, iPhone 14. Let's just 128 gigabytes. 128 gigabytes. Are you kidding me? I thought it was still 64. But yeah, I guess everybody's just moving up. 128. You're telling me if you have a phone that's 128 gigabytes, you don't have, like, how many games are you playing at the same time? Like, I can say two games max. Most people are playing on their phones at the same time, like fully invested into them. How much is Genshin Impact on the mobile? Somebody in chat. How much is Genshin in the mobile? CRYO Lay says my 4-year-old Android phone has 128. Yeah, so it's like Android phones are even. That's why I use Apple as a benchmark, because I know Android phones, some of them even have like additional storage space you can switch in. So 20. Yeah, like you can have two games the size of Genshin. So you can have 2 games the size of Genshin and you'll still have close to 100. Now, probably like around 70, 80, because out of the 128, probably only 100 is usable. Like maybe 100 or like 108, right? Maybe 20 gigabytes is already used for the OS and some other stuff, right? So maybe 108. Sorry, I keep smacking my mic here. Why is my camera so? Why am I? What? I was like, why am I so off center on my camera? Moonlight has gifted 1 membership. Thank you, Moonlight. And Scully Gaming, my guy. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. You're always part of the family. Scully, I see you here all the time, but welcome to the Tusk gang, all right? Tusk gang, the inner circle. welcome. But yeah, 128 should be more than enough. So games like Wuthering Waves, you can play Wuthering Wave, Genshin Impact, and Honkai Star Rail all on the same phone and still have like what, 50 gigabytes, give or take. Maybe a little less, like 40 gigabytes. Maybe your photos takes up another 15, 20 gigabytes, right? And a bunch of other apps, 10 more. You still have more than enough, and you can probably play these games for like years. And if you ever stop playing all 3 at the same time, you can always uninstall them. So it's just, I don't think storage space in modern day discussions is a good excuse not to make more permanent content. I think Genshin could take up 40 gigabytes, 50 gigabytes, and still be like acceptable for most players. I know there are some people who has like a phone with like 300 megabytes of storage space and be like, oh my god, I can't play the game. But games like Genshin were never targeted towards people who's like rocking a Motorola flip phone. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't even think having 100 gigabytes on your phone today is like oh, you're asking for too much, right? Maybe that's just me. I think when you talk about the general market, we're like, okay, let's not hyper focus on one aspect. Focusing on the general market, what is an acceptable amount of storage space on a regular person's phone? I think 128, looking at even Apple is 128, okay? Even Apple is 128. So like, I think 128 should now be the base, the very base storage space, right? Any lower than that, like you're like outside of the target demographic. I'm sorry, if you're running like a 20 gigabyte phone storage, sure, well, hats off to you. Like, you probably don't really need more than that if you're just doing business and you're like maybe 70 years old or something like that. But for young people who's like on social media, takes a ton of photos, plays some games here and there, have a bunch of apps, maybe like with their health and stuff like that, it's like just got a ton of things going on. 128 should be the bare minimum. I'm curious, like Google Pixel. How much do they offer for theirs? Let's go Pixel 7. That's like the newest one, right? Let's go back and take a look at this. So the Pixel 7 is very cheap. Wow. Let's buy it. Let's go to Lime. 128. It's like it's everywhere. 128 is like I'd be hard pressed to find a phone that starts at 64 gigabytes. Moonlight says, Warriors, mind do an account review for me? Yeah, we can do it for next Wednesday. It's been a while, hasn't it, Moonlight? It's been like, what, over half a year since we did your last account review? Mostar says 25.6 gigabyte in my phone. Yeah, but the next time you upgrade, you're gonna find it very difficult to find a phone that's only 20 gigabytes. What else? Samsung Galaxy S23, is that the newest one? I don't even know. Okay. 128. Like you can't even find phones that are 64 GBs unless you buy an old iPhone. Let's see what's the oldest iPhone Apple sells here. Oh, there you go. Explore all iPhones. Let's find the oldest model they still sell here. I think is SE older or iPhone 12 is older? I think SE is older just by looking at its design. So let's see what's the minimum. Maybe this one has a lower storage space. There you go, 64. So I think 64 is still being sold. But like, I wonder if anybody has benchmarked playing Genshin on an iPhone SE. Like, no, think about it. Imagine buying an iPhone SE to play Genshin Impact. If you're an avid Genshin player and you're like, damn, my phone is running out of storage space. I need to upgrade my phone so I can get more storage space and play Genshin, right? And you're gonna drop like what? $500 on an iPhone SE? You might as well not upgrade. If that's the sorry, no shade to people using this, but like, if you're upgrading to an iPhone SE in 2023/2024, you might as well not upgrade. Save your money. This thing is $500. Save your money, right? Maybe save it for 2-3 years when an iPhone 27 comes out and just get that. It's better to get Red Magic. Yeah, like Red Magic. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Red Magic, I think I have one lying around here somewhere from my sponsorship. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. I got this Red Magic from a sponsorship. Maybe I'll just give it away. I don't know. I have this Red Magic. It's on a battery right now. It's the Red Magic 8th generation gaming phone. Yeah, it's really good. It's nice. I forgot what the specs were for it though. Oh, I found it. This is the box it came in. So $512 gigabytes. What the fuck? Okay, I'm like, this raises the bar by quite a lot, does it not? Oh, it's made in Shenzhen, Nubia Technology. Shenzhen is where my mom lives. I'll be right back. But yeah, like game companies like HoYoverse no longer has even an excuse to say like, oh, yeah, we can't put too much. Like they've always went for quality. Genshin is a game that's built on quality, so it's like, don't drop the ball now, HoYoverse, is what I'm saying. All right, that's all I'm saying. Snapdragon Gen 2, yep. Lightning MC cases at long last a giveaway on this channel. We'll see. Like, my giveaways have always been like people who donate to me, instead of like giving me large amounts of money, I've always just decided to take the money that they gave me and I just gave it back to you guys. It's not really like, that's why I always say I'm very thankful to people like Sanzu. I'm very thankful to people like Soccer Kit. If you guys remember, there was even before Sanzu, there was a dude named Soccer Kit who probably donated like, I don't know, like $1,500, $2,000, give or take, maybe like $1,500. He donated that much, and I pretty much gave it for giveaways. I think I kept like $300 of the donations. I gave like 1,000 something to giveaways. It's always been like very, very generous sponsors who has provided this channel with a ton of giveaways. Mostar says Soccer Kid was the GOAT. Yep. I remember him. I still remember him. Like his name just pops up instantly because he was like the big OG giveaway guy on my channel. He was like my first sponsor basically. What a guy. He's quit the game though, like since a long time ago, and he's moved on to other ventures, but I hope he's doing well nowadays. But yep, that's pretty much for today. Next Wednesday, we're going to be looking more into Fushuan and Lunai, and then talking a little bit more about the upcoming characters Blade and Kafka. I think they're pretty much finalized, right? Is there a live stream happening for Honkai Star Rail? Or has it already happened? Did I miss the Honkai Star Rail live stream again? I know I didn't make it for the last one, but I don't remember. I don't even remember. Okay, so in 3 days. Is it on Friday or Saturday? It's Saturday. Okay. I'll see. I'll take a look and maybe I'll schedule the live stream and we'll watch it together. But 1.2 is I hope they do a little more. Like I hope the main story starts up again. Like come on now. Like we went through 1.1, no main story. If we go to 1.2 and there's still no main story, there's going to be a lot of unhappy players. Bethesda, Rose, check out links. Should be in abundance. That will be released in 1.3. Let's check out links. Honkai Star Rail links. Name is Links Lando Quantum Healer. I heard about a Quantum Healer coming out. Is this a 4-star? She looks like a 4-star. Yeah. I don't know. Like, do I need another Abundance character? A 4-star at that? I don't know. She's cute though. But I don't think I need a character like this for sure. The only character that I'm looking forward to is that girl with the white hair who's like what, Destruction? What's her name? You guys know, like the mommy character? I don't even know her name, but I've seen some art of her. She looks pretty cool. So that's probably a character I want. Jing Liu, yeah. Let's see. Honkai Star Rail Jing Liu. Yeah, she's got that Ganyu outfit going for her. And I think she uses like what? Like she uses a giant ass like sword or something like that. I saw some art of her here and there and she looked pretty cool. And I think she's gonna be what? Ice, right? She's gonna be ice, which guess what? That's actually like, I'm not even making this stuff up. I actually have no ice DPS. So look at this. Like I have Pella. I don't have Yanqing. And the only ice unit I have is Jeopard. So kind of fits into my category. So Jing Liu is the character I'm looking forward to. Pulling for Jing Liu, I'll have a pretty nice, well-rounded out DPS roster with multiple different elements. So I can flex a DPS in like 4 different elements now. If I want to level up Himiko, I can flex into 5 different DPS elements. Now, am I gonna level up Himiko or should I wait for a better fire DPS unit? We'll wait and see. Coughs and Herda. Herda doesn't count. I don't count 4 stars. I don't count 4-star DPSs, okay? I don't count that. I only count 5-star DPS. I can count 4-star supports because I know for support, because I don't feel happy. It's not that I don't feel happy. I don't feel like I've min-maxed a DPS role unless I have a 5-star because they have the 5-star stats. Bethesda says, well, can you check Link's leak kit? All the stuff about the leaks I'm going to be checking out next Wednesday. Like, this is pretty much it for our stream today. We're finally going to be ending stream on time. The last few weeks we've been like we've been ending like streams 1, 2, 3 hours late, but finally we're ending it on time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, any videos you guys want me to react to, make sure to send them in my Discord. Just DM me, say, Walrus, can you check this video out? Can you react to this video? I'll give you my 2 cents on the live streams. All right, that's gonna be that. Thank you to eDogVSu for joining the channel. Thank you to Moonlight for sponsoring the channel member, and congrats Scully Gaming for winning the membership giveaway. And of course, thank you to everybody for tuning in, sticking around, and giving your inputs. Love to see you guys back here on Saturday, actually. Wait. Yeah, on Saturday. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I keep saying Wednesday. I don't know why I keep saying Wednesday. Saturday. Next Wednesday will be the account review for Moonlight. But Saturday is when we'll reconvene. And after the live stream, right, we'll be talking about the 1.2 patch. Okay? Till then, urge y'all to stay safe. Peace, peace. Bye-bye. I get to end stream on time. Mwah. Hallelujah. Bye-bye.